Hey guys, welcome to the channel of Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V. Today I am going to be doing a pick a card, pick a pile guidance reading. Yes, it has been a while for those who have already subscribed to my channel. If you have already subscribed to my channel, I want to thank you so very much for your support. For those that's just tuning in, if you are new here, make sure that you do like and subscribe, because again, I've had this channel for a while, but I'm starting to kind of do more videos moving forward. So your support is greatly appreciated on this journey. With that being said, I will now be doing weekly videos. So I will be doing it every Wednesday, and I'm sticking to more so guidance only, okay? Guidance messages that you may need to hear. Now, please know, this is a general reading. So some of the message may apply and they may not apply. Take what you feel resonates with them and leave what does not. If you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can check in the description box below. And that is where my website is to book an appointment with me as well. If you have any questions, my email information is also in the box below also. Let's see if there's any other announcements that I need to make. I think that's pretty much it at this particular time. Again, I'm so glad to be back. If you do not want to listen to this entire intro / announcement, then you can actually just dive on into the pile that you select. So I feel that I've made all my announcements. We're just going to go ahead and dive on into your pick a card reading. Again, guidance messages. So with that being said, as I stated before, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We have 3 piles here. So, with that being said, I want you to take a deep breath and focus on the pile that you're drawn to. The first pile is the kyanite crystal. Okay, this is the kyanite crystal. Pile 2 is the amethyst crystal. And pile 3 is the selenite wand. Okay, so take a few moments. You can pick more than one if you feel drawn to, but whichever ones that you feel drawn to, definitely pick that. We're going to kind of move on into it. The timestamps will be down below. Okay, so if you want to, dive straight on into your reading, you can do so. Please make sure that you leave your comment in the comment section on the pile that you picked and how you felt the information resonated with you. Again, don't forget to like and share, subscribe. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm going to push these over here to the side. And we're going to get started with pile 1. Okay, so for those that selected the kyanite crystal, let's see what messages, what guidance messages your spiritual team does have for you at this time. I'm going to place this over here. I'm going to start off with the tarot cards. Let's see what came out. Okay, we do have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, you may have been dealing with some anxiety lately. Okay, you may have been a lot in your head, because Swords energy is all about conflict, mental conflict. So again, you could be thinking very negative about a situation. You could be expecting the worst case scenario about a situation. For me, the 9 of Swords is kind of like obsessive thinking, and it is affecting your sleeping patterns as well. So for some of you, you have been having a lot of restless sleep, tossing and turning, not being able to sleep, even dealing with some insomnia as well. Again, anxiety. For some, it could be depression or symptoms of depression as well. Okay, because it's like the mind is constantly working from thinking very negative about something or a situation as well. Okay, so what Spirit is wanting you to do is to work on. I know that's easier said than done, but Spirit wants you to work on getting out of your head, trying to find ways to soothe yourself, trying to find ways to detach mentally from the situation that you are overly focused on at this time. Okay, I do feel like for some, working with lavender at nighttime will be very beneficial. If you don't have any allergies to lavender as well, that's something that I'm picking up with my third eye. So either doing spiritual baths with lavender Epsom salt, maybe burning some lavender candles as well, maybe even getting a sachet and putting some lavender in it and putting it up under your pillow as well, trying to find ways to relax your mind. Okay, let's go ahead and see what else is coming out here. Now with this card, when it did come out, I know it came reversed, but I flipped it over. So we do got the Sun card, okay? But like I said, when it first came out, it came out in the reverse position, and it makes sense, okay? Because what this is acknowledging is for those that have been dealing with some anxiety, for those that have been feeling very overwhelmed, sleepless nights, feeling depressed, or just feeling extremely overwhelmed. It shows with the Sun card not being in the happiest place at this particular time, okay? So I do feel like a need to work on balancing more so of the mental and the emotional state as well. Now, we do have the Sun card. I normally read in the upright position. So with the Sun card, it is acknowledging that there will be a renewed sense of confidence if you are going through this. Again, this is a 9. So this energy will very soon be coming to an end, okay? And you're going to feel renewed in your energy with the Sun. You're going to feel a sense of renewed confidence within yourself as well, okay? Pay attention to creative ideas, after you kind of come out of this energy, okay? Because I feel like with this energy, if you are a very creative person, you may be experiencing some creative blocks at this time, okay? But again, 9 is close to completion. So like I said, there is going to be a shift in your energy in which you're going to be having a lot of creative ideas, renewed sense of energy, or renewed sense of confidence within yourself. Again, there is a lot of good luck and success coming your way. And I feel that's why Spirit wants you to work on this 9 of Swords energy, because it's like you're expecting the worst case scenario about a situation because of what you're seeing with your visible eye. Of course, when we look at the circumstances around us, okay, it can cause fear, it could cause doubt, it could cause worry within us. But Spirit is saying you don't see the bigger picture here, okay? And there is light at the end of the tunnel, okay? But you're unable to see that if your head is constantly down, if you're so focused on the 3D aspect of your situations as well. So there is definitely a change that's going to come for those that have been experiencing this energy of lower vibrational frequency as well. Another thing that I'm feeling as well to say, again, going back to how this card fell out, I feel like there could be some, and this may only apply to just a few that pick this, may have definitely been feeling very stressed because of trying to conceive. Okay, maybe someone has been having some difficulties with getting pregnant. It's a desire of wanting a pregnancy, wanting a child, but unfortunately it's been a very hard time, a very hard cycle to kind of get through as well. So that's something else I'm picking up. Again, it may only resonate for just a few, okay, as well. I do feel like for maybe some of you that selected this, you could be pregnant or you could be very fertile at this time as well, okay? Maybe some of you, again, have not even been trying to get pregnant, but is wanting children futuristically, but may also be reflecting a lot on the past as well. So say, for instance, you had complications in the past with getting pregnant, or, trigger warning. Maybe you had multiple miscarriages, so you like, I want to move forth with pregnancy, I want to have a child, but I'm unsure that the past may repeat itself, okay? However, though, there is change coming. There is going to be a renewed energy coming your way. I also feel like confidence is playing a major role right now for those that selected Power 1, okay? Again, with the 9 of Swords, it's all about mental conflict. So I do feel like there are some that are struggling with issues of their confidence right now. Confidence within their ability to move forth in action. So I do feel like for Power 1, working on your solar plexus chakra. Now, your solar plexus chakra is located below your breastbone and above your belly button. That is your confidence. That is your self-esteem. That is your willpower. That's your perseverance. That's your vitality. So I do feel like some of you are being challenged in that area at this particular time. Not confident in moving forward, not confident in overcoming the difficulties that you may be experiencing at this time as well. But you will overcome. That is for sure. Okay, but there's a sense of needing to believe, needing to be more optimistic as well, and again, finding ways to kind of get out of your head. When you find yourself obsessing or overthinking about things, maybe go cook, or maybe read a book, or maybe listen to some music, or maybe journal as well is something that I'm picking up for others also. Okay, well, let's see what other cards did come out as well. So we do have the card of food, and I said cook something, right? Alright, so this card says food. It says nourishment, relationships, and health. Alright, so let's talk about this. I do feel like for some, when it comes to this 9 of Swords energies that you're in right now, it has a lot to do with your eating habits. Okay? You are what you eat. So with that being said, if you are eating a lot of fast food, if you're eating a lot of fried foods, things of that nature, how can your body be floating on high vibrational frequency if you're not giving your body the high vibrational frequency of food that is needed. So I do feel like for some that selected Power 1, needing to make some adjustments in the foods that you do eat, okay? Because again, like I said, you are what you eat, and I feel like some of the foods that you may be eating may also be weighing heavy on you. I'm also hearing coffee for somebody. I don't know if somebody's drinking too much coffee throughout the day, or coffee right before they go to bed, because that could be another reason why you're up. Also eating heavy meals right before you go to bed as well. So take that message for whomever that applies to. But this is also about relationships as well. Now, relationships is a bond that is shared with one another. A relationship could be with your parent, your siblings, your cousins, your co-workers, your best friends, or even actual romantic relationships. So maybe there are certain relationships in your life right now that seems to be a little bit challenging. Maybe there's some stress within a relationship situation that you are going through at this particular time also, which could be causing this Nine of Swords energy also. But the overall thing is your health. Now, when we speak about health, we have mental, physical, and emotional. So I do feel like right now is a time to really focus on your health at this time. First and foremost, making sure that you're eating well, making sure that you're getting the adequate amount of sleep that you need, making sure that you're drinking the water that you need as well, but also working on eliminating and breaking free from situations, circumstances, and even people that is affecting your energy levels as well, okay? Because at the end of the day, if you're constantly going through a lot of mental and emotional stress, eventually it's going to weigh very heavily on aspects of your health. And thinking about the health as well, it kind of goes back to that child energy that I was speaking of as well. So I do feel like for some, again, this may only apply to a few, have been having some challenges when it comes to conceiving as well due to certain health issues also, okay? So let's go ahead and keep moving forward to see what else comes up also. You do have be yourself, okay? So for some, I just heard for some, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. And the reason that I heard that is because Spirit is drawing a line between the Nine of Swords and the be yourself, okay? It's very important that, never try to focus on the grass on the other side, even if it looks greener. Never try to be in a place of competing or trying to compare yourself to other people as well, or what other people may have, because that energy itself weighs on the mind, okay? I do feel, again, that's not going to apply to everyone. Again, take the messages you feel resonates and leave what doesn't. This is the time for you to be yourself, to do what you feel is best for you as well. So if there is something in your life that is causing you to not stick within your integrity, something that does not allow you to be your most authentic self, and this is why you're battling these internal conflicts within yourself at this time, because you're not allowing yourself to be who you are as well. So I feel like that's very, very important right now, again, to be yourself, stay true to who you are, focus only on you. Don't try to pay attention to what somebody else may have, what somebody else may have going on, because that keeps you stagnant when you're focusing on other people. Focus on yourself, apply that energy to you, okay, as well. Okay, let's go ahead and see what comes up. We do have divine passion, okay? So for some of you, I do feel like there are some relationship issues that could be coming up. For some of you, you could actually be with the twin flame connection. I ain't going to get too deep into the twin flame and soulmates at this time, but I do feel like for some of you, you are working with a twin flame relationship. And there could be some challenges within a relationship at this time as well. Twin flame energy can definitely be kind of toxic, but also at the same time, there's like a magnetic pull with this particular person. However, though, outside of that, I'm also feeling that this is a time to really be honest with yourself. We have be yourself and be honest with yourself. So I do feel like for some that selected Power 1, there is definitely a need for you to really kind of go within and see what it is that your heart truly desires. What is it that you want? Because I feel that for some, you're not really living your authenticity. You're not living within your integrity. You may be trying to do other things to please people, and maybe that's stressing you out. Maybe you're constantly, giving a lot of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally to other people, and it's draining you, but it's not making you happy, okay? However, this is a time to figure out what is it that your heart truly desires. Whether this is in areas of love, whether this is in areas of your career, whether it's aspects of yourself. You got to be honest with yourself. You ain't got to be honest with nobody else, but you must be honest with yourself. So I do feel like for some some, it's a time for you really to go within, okay, and figure out what is it that you truly want, what is it that makes you happy, okay, as well. That's so very important, because when you're constantly doing what other people want you to do, how can you be at your fullest capacity of happiness? How can you be at your fullest capacity of joy? You have to focus on the things that is bringing you the nourishment. What nourishes you? Putting yourself first. Okay? I also feel as well that this is the time for Power 1 to also dive deeper into the things that they're passionate about when it comes to areas of career. I'm also receiving a yes answer to something. So if you've been asking Spirit about something, or, you know, trying to get an understanding, I'm hearing a yes answer with the Sun card, okay? Maybe you apply for a job. For some, it's not going to apply to everybody. Don't be commenting under my stuff talking about, well, you said I was going to get the job and I didn't. For some, okay, you're going to receive a yes response from a position as well. But I do feel like this is a time for some of you to start persevering towards the things that your heart truly desires when it comes to your career as well. I feel like if you've been in contemplation of trying to figure out whether or not I should move forth in this direction, Spirit is saying yes. Yes, okay, because I feel like for some, maybe you've been in conflict, like, I don't know, maybe I want to leave a job and do something else, but I'm unsure. Spirit's like, yes, if it's no longer serving you. If it's no longer serving you, if you're not feeling your best, if you're not happy where you're going, then yes, it's time to move forward, but follow your heart and do what you feel is best for you, okay? Let's go ahead and keep moving forward. We do have call upon Archangel Raphael for help, okay? So I do feel like, again, let's talk about who Archangel Raphael is. Archangel Raphael is a healer, okay? He comes in to help heal your heart. He comes in to help you forgive yourself, help you to forgive others, help you to open up your heart to give love and receive love. He also comes in to help you when you're dealing with mental, emotional, and also physical health issues as well. So I do feel like for many of you, maybe you've already been working with Archangel Raphael. If not, then calling upon Archangel Raphael in your prayer as well. Now, there's one thing about angels. We all have our free will choices. Of course, they're always there with us, but they cannot intervene in areas of our life. We have to ask them to step in to intervene. So I do feel like for many of you right now that have been dealing a lot with a lot of mental or emotional things, those that's been dealing with physical things, trying to get pregnant, having a hard time conceiving, call upon Archangel Raphael. Communicate with him. Let him know what it is that you're seeking help in, asking for his assistance as well, because he's willing and ready to help you break free from this mental exhaustion, break free from this emotional barrier, help you to guide you on the direction that you need to go if it comes to fertility, or, you know, if you're having issues with your confidence and moving forward towards something. Call upon Archangel Raphael as well, okay? Especially, again, health issues, okay, also. All right, now, it's not saying that Archangel Raphael is going to get rid of any health issues that you have, but again, Archangel Raphael may give you the strength that you need to endure, to get through, to handle certain difficulties that you're going through, okay, as well. And then your overall guidance message, you have the tourmalated courts. Get out of your own way. So for Power 1, Spirit's like, you got to get out of your own way, especially when it comes to your thoughts. You can be your own worst enemy by overthinking, overanalyzing things, expecting the worst case scenario. It's okay with looking at the pros and the cons to things, but you don't definitely want to constantly look at all the cons. What about the pros? So instead of what could go wrong, what could go right as well? I do feel like for many of you, you're kind of getting in your own way. Okay, this is not for everyone, but again, stepping out of your own way, getting out of your own head. I do feel like, again, trusting in a higher power. Know that you're not going through anything alone as well, okay? And if you do have a tourmalated quartz, working with that quartz will be highly beneficial for you as well, okay? If you're having fears about moving towards something that you're passionate about, something that your heart truly desires, get out of your own way. Your fears are stopping you. Your doubts, your lack of self-esteem, your lack of confidence within yourself. Get out of your own way, okay? Alright guys, so that is pretty much your guidance messages for Power 1. I truly hope that you have enjoyed and I hope that it resonated with you. Please make sure that you comment below on the power that you selected. Again, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, my website is in the description box below. Alright, moving on. Power 2. For those that selected the amethyst crystal, what are your guidance messages today? Okay, we're going to start out with the tarot cards. Let's see what came out for Power 2. Before we begin, Power 2 had the most cards. So, let's see what's going on with Power 2. Alright now, Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, you've already started a new job. Congratulations. You already started your own business. Congratulations. For many of you, this energy is coming very, very soon. I'm hearing the month of April for some, okay, by this being the first card, if you have not already embarked on a new opportunity. What this is acknowledging is that the universe is getting ready to create, or have already created, a doorway of opportunity for financial stability. Again, whether this is a new job, whether this is starting your own business, whether this is collaborating with others, there's getting ready to be an opportunity that does present themselves as well. Now, this can also be you getting ready to sign a contract or a document in order to receive this inflow of abundance that is coming your way. So again, a lot of financial stability for Power 2. For those, again, may already be in this energy, or this energy will be coming. Now, please know the key word is opportunity. So the universe is going to create a doorway. Of course, it's up to us to move forth through that door in order to receive that opportunity that the universe is handing us as well. Okay, let's see what else did come out. Wow, we do have the Magician. All right, Power 2. I do feel like for some of you, you really have manifested this. So this could be a new job that you have manifested, or that you've been working on manifesting this new opportunity as well. It does show with the Magician that many of you are spiritually inclined, for those that selected Power 2. Your crown chakra is very much open. I do feel like for many of you, you've been given a lot of ideas to kind of move forth in action towards things, and now you're getting ready to reap the rewards of something coming in as well that's going to bring a lot of financial stability and flow into areas of your life. If you have not, however, you are a manifester. Now, of course, with being a manifester, you have the ability to manifest the good and the bad. It's all about your intentions, okay? The energy that you put out is the energy that you receive. So again, now is a great time for my Power 2 to work on focusing more so on what you do want and not what you don't want. Especially if it comes from your home life, your career, your financial situation. Now is a great time to manifest. I'm also hearing, like, for those that select Power 2, working with this new moon in Pisces that's coming up on March the 13th, so in a few days, is very beneficial. Like, use this time to really manifest the things that you're wanting as well, because again, you have that ability to have the lifestyle that you want, okay, as well. Very powerful manifestors. And like I said, many of you have already manifested this opportunity that's coming your way. If not, now is the time to work on manifesting as well, okay? I feel like a sense of confidence with Power 2. Either you're feeling very confident right now, or this sense of confidence within yourself is going to be accelerated very, very soon. Okay, let's see what else they did come out as well. Wow, the High Priestess. Yes, I feel like Power 2, y'all are my spiritual ones. Okay, I do feel like for many of you, for that selected Power 2, your crown chakra is definitely much open. I'm also hearing many of you were born with your abilities as well. Okay, you were born with your abilities. A lot of you, your abilities came from your past life. So for many of you that selected Power 2, it's not going to resonate with everyone. But a lot of these gifts that you do have has come from your past life as well. Okay, now I do feel like for some of you, you follow your intuition. You received an idea from spirit. You follow the inner guidance. You follow your claircognizance ability. Okay, and you move forth in action towards something. Now the universe is getting ready to grant you your wish as well. Okay, for many of you, it's very important that you trust your intuition right now. Tune in to the inner divine guidance, because it shows with the High Priestess, many of you are highly intuitive, highly empathic as well. So again, you have this ability to pay attention to the inner guidance from spirit in order to implement the things that you want into areas of your life. Okay, and you also have the Magician next to it as well. So again, you really have the ability to manifest a lot right now, but you must trust your intuition. You must follow your heart as well. Okay, I feel like many of you are really working very hard to create that sense of stability and structure for yourself as well. Many of you that watching, your first, middle, last name, nickname could be initial B or J as well. Doesn't necessarily have to be, but that's something my third eye is also drawn to as well. Okay, I also feel like I'm hearing this as well, because we have the Magician and the High Priestess. I feel like for Power 2, it's important for you to work on balancing your divine feminine and your divine masculine energy at this time as well. Okay, that's very important. Making sure that there is a balance. Definitely very, very spiritual. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of the cards that fell out. We do have dancing. Okay, so I do feel like your sacral chakra is very much in balance at this particular time. If not, it will be. And what I mean by being in balance, your sacral chakra here, for me at this time, of course, is about your emotions, your creativity, your sexuality and things of that nature, but I'm focused on the emotional aspect of your sacral chakra. So your emotions could be extremely heightened right now. Like you could be very happy, you know, a lot of financial stability, things are going the way that you hope for, or if not, these are the energies that you will be in, meaning that you will feel this energy of happiness. I do feel for those that have not moved forth in action towards certain ideas that they've had, certain messages from spirit that they've been given to move forth in action with, now is the time. I feel like spirit is saying, hey, I'm giving you this guidance, okay, on how to move forth in order to create the stability that you want for yourself. Let's go. What are we waiting for? Let's get moving. There's opportunity here. I do feel like this is a time of action for many of those that select to as well. I do feel like many of you have been very, very confident with moving towards the things that you want. Again, many of you already are in this situation, and many of you are dancing towards this financial stability. But again, trusting your intuition, following your heart, setting your intentions, sending it out in the universe, being confident that things are going to work your way and go your way. But however, also releasing the desired outcome of a situation and allowing the universe to provide for you, okay, as well. Okay, choose love over fear. So I do feel like right now this is definitely a time to really work on your fears at this time. Okay, if you have been wanting to move forward towards something, spirit is saying that again, you may have been fearful, but we would have never given you this insight. We would have never given you this idea if we didn't feel that you were capable enough of moving forth in the direction of the stability that it is that you want. Okay, so spirit is saying work on releasing your fears. And when it comes to the things that you want, put your love, put your heart into it, put your emotions into it, because things are going to work out the way that you truly want it to be. But again, it's all about confidence. Okay, you can manifest all you want, but if you're not confident in what it is you're manifesting, then you're not going to get anything. You're not going to reap the results that your heart truly desires and what the universe wants for you. Because for power 2, the universe really wants what's best. The universe wants what's best for everyone. But I feel for power 2, there is this energy. The universe is like, let's make it happen, you know, let's go get it, you know, come on, let's make it happen. Okay, let's see what else came out. We do have guiding children. Okay, you are good at helping, counseling, and healing children. Use your skills to help children now. So for some of you, I'm feeling like if you have been thinking about starting your own daycare, being a teacher, going back to school for teaching as well, maybe even counseling, working with children, spirit is saying, let's go, let's get moving. Let's get moving. What are you waiting for as well? Okay, I do feel like when it comes to certain fears that power 2 may have, this could also have a lot to do with some inner child things as well. Okay, I do feel like for some, you may be dealing with issues of confidence as well, confidence within yourself, and that could also be coming from some inner child things that you do need to work on as well. I do feel like for some of you that have applied working with children or for children or being in an environment around children, you're definitely going to receive that position. Okay, again, that's for some as well. But I do feel like this is the time to work on your inner child. If you're having issues of confidence within yourself from certain inner child things that you've been going through, these fears are kind of getting the best of you in a place where it's causing stagnant energy when you have the opportunity for growth. I feel like now it's time to work on some inner child things as well, and send that inner child some love. Instead of fears, instead of doubts, instead of uncertainty, send that inner child within you some love. Inspire that inner child. Love that inner child. You know, that is so very important, so that way you can get moving on the things in your life that the universe wants you to get moving on as well. Okay? Let's see what else came out. We do have sunlight. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, spirit is saying making sure that you're getting outdoors, connecting with nature as well. That's so very important. Okay, grounding yourself, sitting up under the tree, walking in the park as well. When you are out in sunlight, what it does is it helps release stress. It allows you to also receive creative ideas. Okay, as well. It allows you to get more grounded as well, to move forth in action on certain ideas that you want to move forth in action with as well. Okay, I also feel like for those that selected power 2, if you are dealing with your emotions kind of being up and down, getting outdoors in nature, getting that sunlight, again, is going to be very rejuvenating for you as well. Okay, see what else came out. We do have the card of recovery, okay? So again, I do feel like for some, again, this is a time right now to work on recovering from certain inner child things that you have been battling, that has been keeping you stagnant or moving towards the things that you want for yourself. Whether it's, again, that sense of lack of confidence within yourself, your ability to move forth in action. For many of you, you have already recovered from a lot of things, your fears, your lack of confidence, and you charging forth now. You like, look, this is a thing of the past. I've been doing my shadow work. I've been working on my inner child. I'm about to, go after everything that I'm meant to have. And that is amazing, because it shows that you have taken control. You've taken your power back over a situation in order to move forth and have the stability, the foundation that you want for yourself as well. If any one of you are dealing with any health issues at this time, again, being outside in sun will be very beneficial to you when it comes to physical health issues also as well. It's something that I'm feeling. If you have been struggling with some difficult health issues, there is a sense of recovery that will be coming your way. But again, the more that you can get outside, the more that you can allow the sun inside your home, even if you cannot get out, would also be very beneficial to your recovery as well. Okay? All right, now let's see what your last card is, the Epidote. I may be pronouncing that incorrectly, so I'm going to spell it for you. E-P-I-D-O-T-E. This is the crystal. Go deeper. So for some of you, I do feel like this is a time right now that it's time for you to kind of go deep within yourself, okay? It's time for you to do some self-reflection. See what's working in your life, what's not. What needs to be healed, what needs to be changed, what is in balance, who needs to stay, who needs to go. And I feel like you really need to kind of be honest with yourself, because when you go into reflection, it's all about going in one way and coming out another, okay? You want to go in, but you want to come out feeling better, more renewed, having that sense of clarity that you need as well. And I feel for many of you, again, aspects of shadow work, working with your inner child as well, is strongly beneficial for you at this time, so that you can take back your power, have this sense of renewed confidence within yourself, so that you can go after the things that you're meant to have in this lifetime, okay, as well. To go deeper, to figure out, what are my fears? Why am I fearful? What I've learned is that anytime we fear something, it means that there's opportunities that's behind that fear. So it's like going deeper within yourself to figure out, what is this fear? Why is this fear holding me back? And finding ways to conquer that fear. And what I've also known and is strongly aware of is that in order to conquer fear, the only way to conquer fear is to face it. You can't pretend, you can't snip it up under the rug, think everything is okay, because it's going to come back out again. The only way to face fear, to deal with fear, to tackle fear, is to face it. Okay, as well. All right. And like I said, working with this crystal at this time could be very beneficial for those that needs to do some shadow work, that needs to work on aspects of self, that needs the inner healing as well. And I want you to understand that for those that select the power to, you have the power to heal yourself. You are a healer. But you have to go deep within. You have to feel in order to heal. You can't just heal pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It doesn't work that way. When you heal, it makes you feel vulnerable. And it can be very uncomfortable. We may not like to feel that way, but that's the only way we're going to truly heal from something. It's to feel it. It's to go deep. It's to dive deep within it. And like I said, many of you have the capacity to heal yourself, but you got to get in tune with your star player, which is you. All right? So that is the messages for those that selected Power 2. I truly hope you enjoyed. I hope that you resonated with it as well. If you are interested in a more personal reading with me, if you're interested in a shadow reading, I also do those as well. Again, my website will be in the description box below. Please comment in the comment section on your thoughts about Power 1 and, Power 2, I'm sorry. Maybe you need to see Power 1. I'll just say a Power 1. But however, maybe many of you that selected 2 saw Power 1. However, though, again, please select your thoughts about Power 2. Until next week, Ashe. Alright, Power 3, last but not least, for those that selected the Selenite Wand. What messages, guidance messages your spiritual team has for you? Let's see what came out. The first card that fell out is the Knight of Wands. Alright, so for some of you, you got a lot of things going on right now. If it's not one thing, it's another. It's like, God damn, can I take a break? Can I get a break? You know, for some, it's just a lot of fast movement, a lot of action. You know, for some of you, you've been dealing with situations in your life where things have just been happening like very unexpected, kind of like tower situations in a way. It's just kind of like one thing after another. And that's for some. For some of you, you have been dealing with someone romantically that kind of comes in and out of areas of your life. With the Knight of Wands, there could be somebody that kind of pops in, pops out, break up to make up. Somebody that's really unsure about what it is that they want as well. Whether this person is in your life at this time, or there could be somebody from your past that's going to come into areas of your life. But again, they kind of go in and out of areas of your life, feeling very unsure of what it is that they want, okay, as well. I do feel like for many of you, it's going to be very important also that you take your time to think things through thoroughly at this time. Please do not make any hasty decisions, because the Knight of Wands is all about go, 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 go. And sometimes we can make decisions too quickly and be like, damn, what the hell did I just do? I wasn't thinking. It's more so like with this energy, you act and then you think about it later. And of course, we all know that when you do things in that way, in that order, act and think about things later, 9 times out of 10 it does not work out in our favor. So you want to kind of take your time to think things through logically. Do not be hasty when it comes to making certain decisions at this time as well, okay? Let's see what else came out. Alright, we do have the 7 of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, you're trying to make a decision right now when it comes to a partner. Someone, again, in your life that kind of comes in and out. Someone in your life where, this person is really unsure about what it is that they want. It's like some confusion you may have about a relationship or with the person that you're connected to as well. It's like that you need to make a choice, a decision, but you're very unsure of how to move forth as well. I also feel like, again, for many of you that have a lot of things going on at one time, there's a lot of choices and decisions that needs to be made. And again, there's this energy of scatteredness, not being for sure. Should I do this? Should I move this way as well? For some, you may be dealing with a partner that overindulges, in alcoholic beverages, okay, as well. Someone that drinks a lot also. Now, again, that may not apply to everyone, but that's the energy that's coming up. But it's kind of focusing on the 7 of Cups. It does acknowledge, though, that for many of you, you have the power to really manifest a lot at this time. So I don't know, for some of you, you may have manifested this person back into your life. I do feel like, again, this could be some twin flame energy or twin flame connection that you have. So it's like, oh, I really miss this person. We done broke up, but I really want this person back into my life. And now this person have came back. You manifested this person back into your life. For some of you, you've broken up with somebody that you have a romantic connection with, someone that you're very passionate about. There's a lot of chemistry there, and you're trying to manifest this person back into your life, okay? However, though, you do have the power to manifest the things that you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be tied to relationship. Again, I say multiple messages because I have multiple viewers that's going to be watching this. So this is the time right now for you really focus on what it is that you do want and not what you don't want at this time as well. Because again, with manifestation, you can manifest the good and the bad. I also heard for some, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for, okay, as well. Alright, let's see what else came up. Ooh, we do got the Sun card, okay. So for some of you that have been working on manifesting somebody from your past, it's like, yes, this person is going to come back, okay? Or this is confirmation that, yes, your manifestation did work. Maybe you've been doing some spell work, for those that's into spell work when it comes to love spells. Again, yes, it did work, okay? Again, that's just going to resonate for some. But what I also feel is that right now, if you are in a situation, in a romantic relationship with someone, again, and you're trying to make a choice and decision about a particular person, I do feel like right now the universe is going to illuminate a lot of things for you right now, okay? Maybe Spirit has already shown you a lot of things that you need to see about this person, about the relationship. And I do feel this is the time for you to allow yourself to see what you need to see about the situation, okay? Sometimes when Spirit does illuminate things to us, it's not always what we want to see, but it's what we need to see. Just like when I do readings for my clients, I let my clients know I'm not the reader to let you know what you want to know. It's what you need to hear. So it's kind of like that energy as well with Spirit. So allow yourself to see what you need to see at this particular time within a relationship situation as well. Or within someone that you have a very strong connection to also. Like I said before, with the 7 of Cups and the Sun card here, this is a powerful time for you to manifest the things that you want. This is a time of growth for you. Little do you know, so really focus more so on what you do want and not what you don't want at this time as well, okay? Also, again, powerful manifestors. For those that selected 3, it kind of resonates a lot with That's kind of crazy because all three cards had manifestation energy. So again, we are moving into this new moon in Pisces, and new moon in Pisces starts on March 13th. So with that being said, new moon energy is all about manifesting. So I do feel like this is definitely a very powerful time for us as a universe, us as a collective, to really kind of focus a lot on what it is that we do want at this time, to work with the universe in order to incorporate and manifest the things within our reality, because each one of these cards receives something about manifestation. So that's very amazing, okay, as well. All right, let's go ahead and take a look and see what else came out. Your beliefs are right for you. So I do want to say right now at this time, Spirit definitely want those for Power 3 to stand up for what you feel is right for you. Do what you feel is best for you. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking advice from others or listen to other people's opinions. It's okay to do that, okay? Because again, the earth is our school and we are the students. So we always want to remain in a teachable mindset. But at the end of the day, we do not want to allow someone's opinions or advice to dictate our decisions on how we move forth in action with things. We want to be able to make that decision for ourselves. So I do feel like for those that selected Power 3 and this resonates with, this is a time right now that Spirit wants you to know, yes, your beliefs are right for you. Yes, that idea, yes, that decision that you have, it is best for you. And do what is best for you at this time. That is so very important, okay? So very important. I feel like the universe is illuminating a lot of things right now in areas of your life to show you that you're on the right path for many of you, okay? And that what it is that you have been doing is best for you, whether other people agree with it or not. This is your life, not theirs, okay? We do have receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, your energy, and your ability to give to others. So I do feel like for Power 3, this is a time of being receptive to the energy of growth that the universe has for you. I feel like with the sun energy here, for many of the Power 3, again, it's time to manifest the things that you want and be receptive. Open up your arms to receive, okay? Open up your arms to receive the blessings that the universe does have for you, okay? Based on the intentions that you set out into the universe as well. I do feel like for many of those that selected Power 3, if you are in a situation where you got a lot of choices and decisions to make, again, please don't make any quick and hasty decisions. We do got the 7 of Cups. Don't allow your emotions to run the show, because sometimes we can make permanent decisions off of temporary emotions, and that don't work. Okay, so I do feel like this is a time for you to be receptive and trusting your intuition at this time when it comes to the choices and decisions that you need to make as well. Okay, that's very, very important. I also feel like Spirit is saying this is a time to utilize and to tap into the energy of Source. Okay, the Source is within you, the power, solar plexus chakra energy, confidence within yourself to go after what it is that you want. Because I do feel like for many of you, it's time for you to take action towards something. It's time for you to get moving towards something as well. So I do feel like needing to get more motivated, needing to be more inspired to kind of take action towards the things that you want at this time and be confident within yourself. Because many of you, you've been kind of like procrastinating or holding off or moving towards certain things that you want to pursue, and Spirit saying yes, now is the time. But you have to be receptive to the energy. You have to trust your intuition. You have to charge forth. You have to do what you feel is best for you, because this is a time of growth. Okay, and that's something else that's been coming up in all 3 cards as well. So I do feel like this is a season for growth. Again, this is spring. Spring is all about growth, birthing something new. Okay, so be receptive to this energy. Embrace this energy. Open up your arms to receive this energy. Okay, we do have prayer works. Okay, so I do feel like, again, prayer does work. You know, sometimes people ask me, well, how do you pray? You just pray. There's no specific way to pray. There's no specific way to pray. You just talk from your heart. You speak from your heart. You pray to whomever you worship. Jesus, God, Ori, you know what I mean, Orishas, whomever it may be, your ancestors, your angels. You are just speaking from your heart. And I do feel like many of you right now need to be in a place of prayer, because prayer does change things and prayer does work. Okay, especially when it comes to the things that you're trying to achieve right now, especially when it comes to trying to gain clarity, when it comes to making decisions. Communicate that to the universe. Show me the signs. Show me, am I making the right decision? Should I move forth in action? Now, when you are asking for that, though, you have to be receptive, though, to the messages that Spirit gives you. and you have to release the desired outcome, because sometimes we pray about things and we ask the universe to show us the signs, but we so fixated on things being the way that we want it to be, and so when the signs are shown to us, it is not shown to us the way that we want them to be, then we feel like Jesus didn't hear us, or whomever you worship did not hear us. That's not the case. You have to work on breaking free from the desired outcome and be receptive to the answers from your spiritual team on the question that you put out into the universe as well. Okay? And then last but not least, wow, sunstone. Sun and sun. Very powerful. It says take pleasure in the things that you do. So if you have a sunstone crystal, working with that crystal will be very beneficial for you at this time. But this is also a time as well to kind of do things that you enjoy to do. Okay, I do feel like many of you need to get out more. Okay, I know that, you know, we're dealing with this epidemic, okay, pandemic, okay, however you want to call it at this time. So there's a lot of places that's still under fine restriction. But again, even if it's sitting on your back porch, or, you know, sitting on your front porch, getting outdoors, I feel like many of you need to kind of get more out in the sun. That is also something that came up in Power 2. So if you've been thinking about, you know, going to Power 2, then I do suggest that you move forth in action. And again, take the messages you feel resonates and leave what doesn't. But this is the time to take pleasure in the things that you do. Happiness is all about your happiness. If you're not doing it, if you're not happy while you're doing it, then maybe you should not be doing it. Okay? Maybe you should not be doing it. Spirit wants you to feel the sense of joy and happiness in the things that you do on a day-to-day basis. Pleasure in the things that you want to go after and achieve. Okay? Alright, so that is for those that selected Power 3. I do hope that you enjoyed and hope that it resonated with you. Again, if you're interested in booking a reading with me, my information will be in the description box below. Please place in the comment section on, you know, your thoughts about Power 3 if you felt it resonated as well. I truly hope that you have enjoyed. Again, I will be doing guidance readings every Wednesday, so make sure that you like, subscribe, so that you will receive notifications of when a video does upload. Thank you so much for tuning in to Oracle of Divine Truth, Miss V. Until next week, blessings to you.